The first week of OTAs is wrapping up, and the stock of the Chicago Bears is going nothing but up as all this team has really done this offseason, has gelled well together, and they're starting to show it at Halas Hall. Same faces, skills gained, new faces, all give more benefit to the team. And some guys didn't show up, and I have a few comments on that. Nothing to panic about. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Grody. Happy Friday. Today, I am going to go through a few players that really stood out during week one for the Chicago Bears at OTAs and what we can expect for them as this offseason goes on. Also, we will be announcing the winner of the Brian Urlacher poster giveaway on Twitter later today, May 26, 2023. And go make sure that you go check to make sure that you won. Link is in the description to go to our Twitter. And also, if you could, please follow our Twitter account. We will also be having a 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Thanks to everyone for your support this past week. Starting on Monday, it will go till next Friday as well. I'll give you guys, I hope, a little bit of a hint here. I hope it doesn't give it away too much, but it probably will. Hope you're free August 12th, midday and around Soldier Field. You don't want to miss this. As always, please like this video. Put your thoughts in the comment section below of what you think I talked about today. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. Today, I'm going to go over the offense first. First of all, they all looked amazing. A few names I do want to call out. I'm going to start with Cole Kmet, who looks very strong, very lean, and mean entering this season. I'm already just going to say this. I think he's getting 10 plus touchdowns this season. He's going to be a Pro Bowler and a contract extension. Pin me on that right now. He looks so good. He did so well at the end and the middle of last season. In fact, he went 3 games with 5 touchdowns at one point, absolutely being a great target for Fields. If he can get that going again, which he absolutely will, he's gained a better relationship with Fields as time has gone on. This guy is going to be an absolute problem. Chase Claypool also looks a ton happier to be playing for the Chicago Bears. It's always hard for a guy to come halfway through the season on a trade and learn a whole new team, whole new culture, whole new playbook, and build chemistry at the same time. But from a few videos that I've seen, which unfortunately I can't share, but it's on Bears Twitter, he has been doing really well on short routes, really well on medium routes, and has been a deep ball threat. And especially being a 6'4" deep ball threat, that's always a good thing. Going to the next guy that also came into Chicago, DJ Moore. Moore looks right at home with Justin Fields. They've been working so well together. They're even wearing matching visors. Smiles for miles between those two. Advisor game is super strong. The connection is real. And these two are going to be an absolute problem for the NFL. Guy that's going to help make that success happen is Braxton Jones, and he looks really good as well. He looks like he put on a lot of lean mass. He also worked out with center and veteran Olin Kreutz this past offseason, and I think that Braxton Jones is going to take a huge leap this year. Another guy that needs to take a big leap, but also I think has a good opportunity to, is Velus Jones Jr. He looks really strong. Like, he put on a ton of muscle this past offseason. He put in the work because he knows it's going to be a battle for that final wide receiver spot. He looks significantly better as well. He's definitely not butterfingers at OTAs like he was last year. He's really just zoned in right now. I was going to say lock zone, but he is zoned in right now. And I have a very, very exciting expectation for him this offseason, as I think if he does make this roster, and like Eric Kramer said in our last episode, I think he's going to do a lot of good things. Also, Dante Foreman for running back 1, the former Carolina running back who signed with the Chicago Bears this past offseason, looks like an early favorite. He's been working a ton with the ones throughout drills. He's the biggest veteran running back on this roster, and also he looks really good when he does run, and he looks like he's in great shape already. So he's going to be heavy in this offense, no matter if he's RB1, RB2. I don't see him dropping to RB3, but you never know. Very excited about him for this upcoming season so far. And obviously our guy, Justin Fields, looks absolutely locked in right now. He looks bigger. He looks faster. His arm motion looks a ton better. He's connecting really well with his targets. Smiles for miles, like I said earlier. And also the visor is just absolute drip. And I hope that the NFL somehow approves of them allowing to wear it because he just looks that good in it. I really think Fields is going for 27 plus touchdowns and 4,000 passing yards this upcoming season. Let's go over to the defensive side of the ball. A few guys I do want to talk about that I'm very excited about. Jaquan Brisker looks stupid ready for the season. He also looks leaner. He also looks meaner. He also looks stronger. And he is apparently at practice letting everybody know that they are not going to get any freebies at practice this upcoming season. He is going all out, and it's going to be the exact same way on the field for opposing offenses. Kyler Gordon also looks really good. Same exact thing. Looks like he hasn't been skipping arm day at all, according to that picture that I just put up there. But he looks faster. He has a crazy athletic ability that we knew about last year, but he's definitely showing it off more. And he is also locking slowing down teammates at practice, not making it easier, making both sides of the ball better. Looking like he's recovering from his injuries last year very well, not bothering him, and I'm super excited about that. One more guy is Dominique Robinson looks ready, and I think that Poles and Flus have put a lot of trust in him, that they are pretty well off with him as a strong rotation defensive end. His explosion off the snap, according to reporters, is apparently way better than last year, and it was strong last year as well. But he's ready to go and use that big frame in order to stop runners and be a much better run-stopping defensive end than he was last year. Now I'm going to talk about the no-shows. Nate Davis, Eddie Jackson, and Jalen Johnson were the biggest no-shows that haven't come to camp, but there is nothing to worry about. Nate Davis just bought a house in the North Shore. I have a little bit of an inside connection there, but he is officially in Chicago, bought the house, and with how crazy interest rates are, you think this guy isn't committed to playing for the Chicago Bears? I know he makes a lot of money, but still, he is committed. He is moved into the Chicagoland area by Halas Hall. Don't worry, guys. We're all going to be okay. He's also new to the team. Doesn't need to rush anything. Eddie Jackson also is coming off a season-ending injury. Talking about Jackson real quick here, I think he could be taking it easy and rehabbing it. And then finally, Jalen Johnson, who is also doing the exact same thing as Jackson. So I think these guys both have very good excuses not to come to OTAs. The only time I'm going to hit panic is when they're not coming to mandatory minicamp. That's when there's a problem. But we can worry about that later. We're too sky high right now on how well this team is doing. As always, put your thoughts in the comment section below of what you think about OTAs so far and who you want to see continue to improve. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. Make sure to stay in for Monday's episode in order to find out about that giveaway, and we'll be talking about it all next week. But with that, thank you again for tuning in, and have a great Memorial Day week.